What's up guys, it is Kristen from Anime Collective back again with another monthly manga haul. So this is everything I picked up in October. But before we get into it, I do want to let you guys know that I recently put up my collection tour. So if you're interested in seeing everything I own from manga to figures to statues, definitely check out part 1 and part 2 on the channel. Let's not waste any more time, let's get straight into it. Some more Spy Family volumes that I've been waiting for shipped out last month, volumes 4. Love the artwork of Bond on this one, by the way, and volume 6. I'm still missing a few that are on back order, but I can't wait for this one to be caught up. I found some Hiding Closer volumes at half price recently, so I picked up volumes 3, 5, and 7 on Right Stuff last month. Volume 6 is out of stock right now, but on order, so one more to go of that one and it will be complete. One Punch Man is one I'm keeping up with as it releases, and volume 23 just released last month. This may be one of my new favorite covers, and the image on this one's spine cracks me up. Chainsaw Man is another I'm getting as it releases, and this is yet another awesome cover for October releases. Brad is reading this one right now, and I really want him to finish the first part so I can finally talk about it. My brother has read it too, so when we get to talking, we always have to be super careful we don't spoil anything. I'm going to reread this one too when all the volumes release. Fire Force Volume 24 also released, and again with the cool covers with this artwork of Shinra and Arthur. Fire Force just entered its final arc in Japan, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this one wraps up. Bungo Stray Dogs Volume 20 released too, and the cover features two of my favorites, Atsushi and Octagawa. Keikaishi was a recent half-price books discovery, and I picked up some of the volumes in my last manga haul, but I was missing quite a few volumes, so I did an in-stock order with Right Stuff. So I got in 2, 16, 18, 19, 25 through 28, 30, 31, 33, and 34. I did another out-of-stock volume order as well, so I have more on the way. Witch Hat Atelier was one I decided to pick up after reading the first volume. The world and the artwork are unique and interesting, so I picked up the rest I need, volumes 2 through 8. I Am a Hero Volume 11 arrived later than the rest of the volumes I ordered because it was out of stock expecting more on Right Stuff when I placed the order, but luckily it actually shipped out and arrived last month, so the series is finally complete. Another I finally completed is Goodnight Pun Pun. I am so happy these restocked. I didn't think they were out of print because they are quite popular and in high demand, but I know some people were worried that they were at risk. But no worries now because they are restocking and finally shipping out again. I'm reading this one right now and will do a video about the series when I finish reading it. Those are the series I've been working to complete or are getting as they release, but I also picked up some new ones last month as well. Burn the Witch by Tite Kubo is up first. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year. It has a cool slipcover that says never judge a book by its cover on it, but it's already coming unglued at the side. Not an issue though for me because I like the cover and how the spine looks without it on as well. Especially with Balgo and adorable Osushi on the front. His character designs have always been some of my favorites, and that's no exception here in Burn the Witch. I think these next ones, Living Stone Volumes 1, 2, and 4 have some of my favorite covers I've ever seen. The bright colors are awesome, and I always love Jinsei Kataoka's art. I'm a huge fan of her other works, Deadman Wonderland and Smokin' Parade, so I wanted to get this one as well. But it's a supernatural seinen that's about psycholists, which are manifestations of an individual's soul when they stray away from their fate, and it follows two specialists, Sakurai and Amano, who among other things work to put these souls back on their natural path. Nijigahara Holograph is another I picked up on my endeavor to own all of Inio Asano's manga. I also love manga hardcovers, so this was an added bonus. It's just a beautiful looking volume, and this one sounded like it had some mystery to it based on what I saw in the synopsis, something about a rumor that a mysterious creature is lurking in a tunnel, which got me really interested. Brad and I took a trip with my brother and his girlfriend to Kinokuniya a couple weeks back, and we found this volume of Iron-Blooded Orphans on the shelf. This is one of my favorite Gundam series, and I wanted to have it because I love looking at the art as well as the color illustrations. Also, I mentioned this before, but I'm learning Japanese right now, so I'm wanting to read these someday. This is another Gundam series that has yet to receive an English translation, and it's one of our most wanted, Moon Gundam. I really hope this gets an English release someday, but you never know how long it's going to take before or if that will ever happen, so I'm hoping to read these someday too. But Brad also wanted these for some inspiration while building kits, and we really enjoy seeing the mobile suits in these as well as the art, but we were able to find volumes 2, 3, 5, and 7 at Kinokuniya. These next ones are two I didn't necessarily need, but wanted anyways. Deadman Wonderland is one of my favorites, and I have all of the Viz volumes, but I wanted to get these Tokyopop versions, which are now out of print that I found at half price to compare the two. But I found volumes 4 and 5 for a good price. Zombie Loan by Peach Pit, volumes 1, 3, 4 through 6, 8 through 10, 12, and 13 is another half-price books find. Some of these volumes seem to be no longer available, so it looks like I'm in for it with this one with a couple of expensive volumes. I actually saw this one last time I went in and passed it up because I wanted to research it a little bit, but I regretted doing so. Luckily, they were still there the next time I went. But this one is a shonen by Peach Pit, and the characters look like ones I gravitate towards. Plus, I read the part of the synopsis where it says the main character made a deal that garnered themselves a heavy debt, and I was intrigued. I can't believe I found this next one at half price and in such good condition. Future Diary, the first printing, volumes 2, 4, 5, and 7 through 10, but these are out of print and I've been searching for them for a while now. 10 volumes completes the series, so I'm only missing 3 volumes, 1, 3, and 6, and number 6 is the one that's going to get me because that one is quite expensive in comparison to the rest. Also, the first editions are matte covers and the other editions have gloss covers, I believe. You can find some volumes of the gloss editions on Right Stuf right now, but there are also hardcovers of these that are more expensive, so there are 3 different versions of the series that you can choose from. Gimmick Volumes 1 through 9 is one of my favorite pickups from last month. I actually knew nothing about this one, but read it was about special effects artist Kohei who runs Studio Gimmick, and it sounded like one I'd be into. After reading the first few volumes, I'm really into this one, and it has been a great comedic relief when I'm in between volumes of Pun Pun. But the art is awesome, it makes me laugh. It's somewhat episodic in its approach, somewhat like Gintama, but the story always feels cohesive and is never disjointed. The authors actually spent some time at a special effects studio and researched the industry so you can learn about special effects as you read, which makes it interesting as well. We also finally ordered Bleach Box Sets 2, which collects volumes 22 through 48, and 3, which collects volumes 49 through 74, but we got these in from Barnes & Noble, and I think they are still in stock if you're looking for them. Box Set 1 is on order with Right Stuf, but that one has been out of stock for quite some time. Bleach is one of the first manga Brad and I read all the way back when we were first getting into manga, but we started out reading mostly on the Viz app, so I wanted to finally pick up the physical copy since it's one of our favorites. These also come with some extras as well, such as bonus booklets and a poster. Quick tip when buying manga and box sets from Barnes & Noble. We had a 10% off code, but we also purchased discounted e-gift cards off a site called Cardbear for being in site, which saved us an extra 14% off each box set. But we wait for sales or promo codes and then get some discounted gift cards to save us even more money. These look beautiful though, and they have some of my favorite art I've seen on a box set, but here's a quick look at some of my favorite covers. I also had some anime figures, model kits, and merch come in this month that I wanted to show you guys. First, I picked up the high grade 1/48 scale Juggernaut, which is Shin's Juggernaut at my local hobby town. We were out picking up supplies and I saw this one on the shelf. Not only have I been wanting to build something new and different, but it's one of my favorite mecha series to come out recently, so I wanted it for that reason as well. Another kit I got in is the real grade Evangelion Mark 6. I'm building the RG Unit 8 right now, and the articulation on these kits is unbelievable as seen here with the kit I'm building now, but keep in mind this is a work in progress. The range of motion and posability of these is just awesome though. We also had the 2 kits we ordered from Gundam Expo come in. I wanted the clear color Sazabi real grade, and Brad wanted the Epion special coating master grade, but the kits sold out super fast and they were hard to get, so we were surprised we were actually able to get them. But I discovered I love clear kits after building the RG Exia Trans Am clear kit, and I love the red clear parts in this one. I've heard this is one of the best RG kits out there as well, so I'm excited to build it. And Brad has been wanting an Epion for a while, and he loves building kits from Wings, so he got this one. Normally he likes customizing kits, but the special coating looks great on this one, and it forces him to just straight build ones since we have a backlog of kits awaiting paint right now. The Gojo Nendoroid also finally arrived this month. He was delayed, so I'm excited to finally have him. I have Megumi and Yuji so far, so he'll be going on the riser along with them. I love all of his display options, but I think I'll be displaying him in this pose with his eye mask off. And then I got in the Hiro Yui Mega House figure. I missed out on it in its first release, so when it re-released, I instantly pre-ordered it. You may have already seen this one in part 1 of my room tour that I just recently did on the channel, but I have him on display next to the high-resolution Wing Gundam kit. One of my favorite things we got this month, though, is this print from the exhibit that honored Kentaro Miura. We got this in one of the Facebook groups we are part of, but this panel is one of my favorites, so I had to get this, and I'm going to frame it and hang it up on the wall. They also sent us a free gift with the order, which was super nice, but I love Evangelion too, so this was an awesome surprise. And finally, I picked up some merch this month. I got this EFF jacket off of P Bandai. It was quite pricey, but it's actually rather high quality, and when I watched Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway's Flash, I saw Gigi in this one outfit. She's wearing a black hoodie crop top with some leggings that have white stripes on the sides and then an EFF jacket. I already had the hoodie and a pair of leggings that look really similar, so this completed the look. But I really liked her outfit, so I decided to get this. We also picked up a few things from Primitive. I got this Kakashi long sleeve shirt because I love the graphic on the back that shows him with all of his dogs, and Brad picked up this bomber jacket that has a graphic of Minato on the back. And there you have it, guys. That's all the manga, figures, and merch that I picked up in the month of October. If you're interested in seeing my entire collection, definitely check out my collection tour, which I just released on the channel in 2 parts. Thanks as always for watching, and hope you guys are having an awesome weekend.